Hello, my beautiful souls. This is Moon Seeker of Light Guardian, and today I'm doing a karmic reading. So, this is a reading for you guys that are in a third party situation or in a karmic relationship. So, you could be watching this for a person who's in a situation or if you are in a situation. So, let's get started. So, let's have a look at the energy that is currently going on for this connection. So I'll be reading it through the eyes of the person you're watching this for, that they're in a karmic situation. So let's see what the current energy is in that karmic or third party situation. We have here pleasure and secrets. So it's a very secretive connection. Perhaps for some of you, this is, they're trying to keep it secret, but you know anyway. They're trying to keep it on the down low, and they're in it just for the pleasure and the sex and the excitement of it. Keeping it secret might be part of what makes it exciting for them and why they are in this connection. What else do we have? We have temptation. The temptation is also what's brought them there. Temptation is what's keeping them there. They're liking this secret, this possibility of getting caught, perhaps. This excites them. It's all about the game, that surrounds this, that the whole it's so enticing, it's forbidden, it's those aspects of the relationship is what's brought them there, basically. And we have here enchantment. So they're a little bit enchanted by this as well. They're enchanted by this person, this whole affair, the secrecy of it all, the forbidden pleasures, the guilty pleasures, the temptations, the being lured in, having like this person has a hold on them, that they've put a spell on them, or vice versa. But there's this enchantment where they can only see each other, perhaps even they can only see this this pleasure that's currently being had. And this is not to say that this person that you're watching this for doesn't, feel for you, or doesn't, your moments together are not pleasurable. That's not it. This is the whole thing, is that this is some kind of secret, something guilty, something pleasurable, something they're not supposed to be doing, and therein lies the pleasure for them. And again, like I said, this is a general reading, so the energies can be exchanged, so take it any way it resonates. But let's see, what else do we have? We have the Knight of the King of Wands and Death here. So the thing is here is that there's a lot of passion. Yes, there's a lot of passion here. This pleasure, this sex, this almost addictive addictiveness that comes from this other person, from this relationship. But there's going to be a death here. There's going to be a death of this connection, because there's going to be a transformation. Instead of just focusing on the passion that the King of Wands sometimes bring, they're going to be like, you know what, I'm going to step into the King of Wands energy fully and become someone who's a leader, someone who overcomes obstacles. This might be an obstacle for them. This could be them self-sabotaging. This could be them trying to and I'm getting here mainly the divine masculines. This could be the divine masculine purposefully putting obstacles in their path when it comes to the divine feminines. But the thing is that there's a time for death and a time for rebirth, and that's what's going to happen. These secrets are going to come out. The secrets they're trying so hard to hide, and they're only hiding them because that's what makes it, the whole thing, interesting. Once it's like out in the open properly, like, it loses its excitement. This relationship will fizzle and die. What else do we have? We have his strength. Yeah, they're gonna start being more focused. They're gonna get into the strength. They're going to do what's necessary to start that transformation, to fulfill that transformation in a way that they haven't before, because they're stepping into the King of Wands energy here. They're stepping into that. Yes, they're going to keep the passion, but I feel like they're going to bring the passion to you, to themselves, so they can be focused, they can be brave, they can be strong when it comes to this conflict they're having. They're having this conflict when it comes to this Five of Wands here. They're having conflicts For me, the Five of Wands is a conflict between your heart and your head. They've been living in their headspace. This is why they're going for the temptations, they're going for the seduction, they're going for the pleasure, they're going for the sex. Because they're hiding in pride and ego. They're wanting to be in the pride and ego so that they don't need to actually expose themselves. There's nothing challenging about this connection. They don't have to heal. They don't have to actually even do anything. They don't even have to show up with their emotions. They just have to show up and do what's good for them. But this is about them having that battle with the head and the heart space, where they're like, you know what, I need to go into my feels. I need to go into my heart. I need to allow my feelings to flow, because I want this 10 of cups. I cannot have this 10 of cups where I'm in this energy where I am actually just sabotaging any chances I have to exchange cups with anybody. Even if they don't exchange cups with you, this person they're with, this karmic or this third party person, they're not in a place where they can exchange cups, because they're in a place where they're are not allowing themselves to fully be open, mind, body, and soul. They're not giving themselves to the other person, and the other person not giving to them. There's no equal give and take here. They're not exchanging anything other than sexual energies. Bottom of the deck here we have the Five of Pentacles, and I feel like this all stems from, this all roots in their fear of rejection, their fear of being left out in the cold. They have this fear that they're going to be left out in the cold, so they rather be in a surface level relationship where it's just all about sex, rather than having to actually be in a place where they have to open up emotionally. The 10 of Cups is all about emotional bliss. So they want that. That is what they want, but they're afraid. They're afraid of being left out in the cold, being left alone, being abandoned. This could stem from the childhood. This could be from a previous relationship where they were like left in a very bad way. Let's get some messages. What do they want to say about this third party situation or this karmic relationship? What do they have to say about all of this, about this relationship? This was just easier for me. Yes, this was so much easier for them, because they didn't have to confront anything. They didn't have to reveal anything. They didn't have to show anything. They didn't have to do anything. They just came, took what they wanted, left. I mean, this is a general reading, so take it as it resonates. Not everyone was like that, but it was more like this was easier for them because they didn't have to show themselves. They didn't have to be vulnerable. They didn't have to actually show up in the connection and be true, be just, be clear, you know, give equally. We also have here, I'm accepting the journey and the lessons to be learned. So they're now going, when they have this death and this rebirth, they're going to start seeing the teachable moments, teachable moments that are being presented to them through this connection, through any other karmic things that they need to clear, karmic cycles. They're starting, there will be, some of them have started already. They have already accepted. Some of them will be accepting the journey and seeing that everything happens for a reason. And there's something to be learned by every interaction that we have. Also have here, they're doing everything they can to stop me from getting back to you. And this other person that they're with, they're not ready to let this person go because they're not ready to face their own shadows. So this third party person or this karmic, you know, they have stuff as well that they're going through, and they also need healing, and they're also hurting, and they also need to learn from this as well, just as much as the person you're watching this for has to learn. But they are not ready to release this person. They would rather hold on to this, cling on to this connection in order for them to not look at themselves and do their own healing. You also have, for now, I'm going to have to move away from us. And from now, he's going to have to move away from you and them because they need to work on themselves. They need to work on their transformation. This death that's coming is going to be, for some of them, it's going to be really harsh, really brutal, really painful. And it's going to take them into a place of perhaps going into the hermit, where they're going to have, you know, take some time out to lick their wounds. So for now, they're just going to have to focus on themselves. They're going to have to just step away from having you in focus, having you and them in focus. I'm finding the strength to end these cycles. And we saw that with the strength cards. They are finding the strength. They're summing them after strength. They want to end these circles. We have the number 10 here as well for the 10 of Cups. Completion of cycles. This is what they want. They want to end the cycles once and for all so they can move on and move on towards those 10 of Cups. Lastly, I have so many regrets. I'm turning them into teachable moments. Yes, they are. Everything is about teachable moments, learning, growing, and moving on from that. And this is what this person is learning now. They're learning that they're needing to grow. They're needing to transform. They can't go back to you being the same person that they were, because the same person that they were was not someone who was healed or whole. They need to find their own healing, their own happiness, their own joy, so that they can then bring that and match it to the connection. They can't try to find that or seek that in other people, because if they keep trying all the time, all they're going to find is more rejection, more of this Five of Pentacles energy. Because if you're not healed, you're going to keep making the same mistakes again. So this is a person who's going into full healing mode, because change is around the corner here, bottom of the deck. Change is just around the corner. It is coming. It's coming so that you guys can have this. So you guys can ultimately get to your 10 of Cups, to your emotional bliss, your happy home, your dreams come true. So guys, that is today's reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, all the information you need is in the description box below. Please like, comment, subscribe, share if you feel so inclined, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.